few weeks ago, our life took a huge change in direction.
And totally out of the blue, our landlord decided that.
They wanted to raise the rent. So we said, fine, not a problem.
But do the jobs that have been getting neglected for the last 10 years and we'll be happy with that.
Then the landlord's come back and said he's selling the property.
So this is when we decided to be done with the bricks and mortar and the forever rising cost of living, because it's only going up.
So we only had 1 week to pack up 13 years of our lives of living in that house and put it into storage.
You better believe we done it. The house is empty.
And as everything happens for a reason, this gave us the perfect opportunity
To move into our self-built camper van that we've been working on for the past 2 years. And we've taken this van from an empty shell into the camper van that it is now, with everything you could possibly need for a zombie apocalypse.
But of course, we're not on this journey alone.
Oh no, we've got Dolly, Pickle,
Poppy and the new addition, Raven. And where better to start our journey than in Ireland?
Yeah, and it's not always raining. No, we've had sunshine. It's a bit cold now though. Well, we failed. We failed van life. We said when we went on the road full time that we would still go on campsites because it kind of makes sense, because you can get washing done, you can put your chairs out, you can put your table out, you can put your awning out, you can get a big long shower, you can leave the van, you can go for a wander. So that's what we've done. So every week we will stop one night at a campsite. We can drop the waste, we can top up the water, we can drop the toilet waste. It just makes sense to do one night on a campsite. And to be fair, in Ireland, well, it's kind of cheap. It's £25 a night. That's with electrical hookup. The UK, treble that in some places. It's a joke. So we are in Dungloe Caravan Park. It's only small, but it's really well maintained. It's got great showers, it's got washing facility, it's got a laundrette, it's got everything you need. Well, Mum and Dad are having so much fun killing daughter. Dolly's in fight mode, and Poppy's just running around looking for a ball. It's literally kind of right inside the town centre, which is weird but good on the same thing. So you're kind of on the main road. Goes all the way up there. We haven't ventured up there yet. We're going down this way to give this lot a good run on the beach. Come on. Now I will say, everywhere you go, there's somebody cutting grass.
It smells lovely. Also everywhere you go, there's public toilets.
And the public toilets always seem to be well looked after as well. We are doing the Wild Atlantic way, but we're kind of doing the Wild Atlantic our way. There's a thing in Ireland with houses in it.
There is.
Well, what's the thing with houses in Ireland then?
They're just lovely.
Now, I can tell you a few facts about this place that Emma doesn't know. You right?
Yeah, go on, what are these facts that I don't know?
Well, Dungloe Pier was built in 1923.
What was it built by?
It was built by the labour of locals.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. In the 90s, two storms basically collided and he destroyed it, left in big gaps and
Collided
holes.
or combined?
It's on there. So it was destroyed, leaving it dangerously unsafe.
Pickle.
You always gotta spoil me.
What, like you did to me the other day?
When?
When we were up on Malin Heads.
Everyone stays on the dry ground, and there's always one, and it's always him. Right, so we've come to McCaffrey's Bar and Restaurant. Also, we've just been talking to Kevin. Kevin, he was lovely. And he settled the argument. You don't mention the G, it's just Dungloe. So it's not Dungloe, like I've been saying, it's just Dungloe. So after some food, Emma decided that she wanted to order a proper Irish coffee. So that's what she did, and as you can see by the reaction, it went down quite strong. The food was absolutely glorious. I had fish and chips, Emma had some chicken thing and some veg, and then we got back on the road and we headed towards Assaranca, which is a waterfall. But before we got to the waterfall, we did have to stop off because Emma needed another injection of coffee. So after that, we eventually landed at the waterfall, and wow, this was a sight to be seen. saying?
I found a new pet. It's fluffy.
It's a bloody sheep. Carry on walking. We're not collecting any more animals, so just round the corner from the actual waterfall, there's meant to be an absolute stunning beach. So dogs need a good walk, need a good run. Come on. What are you doing? You can't sit there all day. Come on, let's go. Come on.
Yeah, I think we did the right thing coming here.
Why?
Come and have a look, come on.
Emma's just found something. We'll follow her.
Shall we go explore?
Why not? Let's go. That has to be one of the best beaches I have ever seen in my life. This is Ireland. We have been told there's tunnels on this beach, and I think that's one of them right there. Be rude to not go and have a look. It's a bit less windy here, isn't it? Nice being out the wind. Tell you what, out there, that's blowy, isn't it?
It is at the minute, yeah.
Oh, Emma's putting a light on. Lovely beach. I can imagine in the summer it gets really hot inside this cave though. How cool is it?
Very cool.
So if you are on this beach and you come down to the cave in the winter, in the summer, it's going to be cooler. But
However, just a word of warning, this is not a place to come swimming because they've got really, really strong currents and the locals advise against it because the waters aren't safe.
and also check on the water as well. Tides if you're going into caves.
Because there's about 20 of these located along this beach.
Yeah, a lot of caves, and last place you want to be stuck is in a cave when the tide's coming in. That would be silly.
So if you do visit here, just bear your safety in mind.
100%. We found another cave.
But that was a big gust of wind, that's why I'm in here.
This one's a little bit smaller. Once you get past that bit, I think.
Ain't very big, this one. Doesn't really go far. Goes to about there, really.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Big gust of wind's just come then, hasn't it?
Bringing half the beach with it.
It's like
Fell
being
under
in...
the rocks in it.
I'm not stupid, am I? The wind's coming, get in the cave.
Oh my goodness. Have you ever seen one of those adventure series where they go to like extreme places and then they get frozen up? Well, and I've got all icicles on the beards and on the face. Well, we've got our own version of that. Just with sand. Raven.
The state of that animal. You are covered in it.
Yeah. You've got it all over you, baby girl. You having fun? Oh, you're having a bath when you get in.
Pickle's digging. I think he's going to Australia. What have you found, mate? Dolly is the only sensible one. She's still going for it there. Raven. What are your thoughts?
For once in my life, I'm actually speechless. There's so much nature in every single rock. The waters are crystal clear.
It's like your eyes don't, it can't take in. Your brain doesn't know what's going on. That's the only way. My brain's just like, squirrel.
What is it? Sensory overload.
It's just mad. There's a little pool there, and part of me wants to just go and sit in it. I don't know why. I just want to go and sit in the pool. I might do.
Starfish.
Do you know what it reminds me of?
What?
It reminds me of Andorra.
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 You are not in Kansas anymore. You are on Pandora.
It's a little starfish, look.
There's an actual starfish there. Just starfishing about. It's like Pandora. I'm expecting to see a little blue guy come running out of this cave now.
Little, they're huge.
Well, yeah, true. Wow, island. Wow. Now this is a bigger cave. You could literally have a rave in this cave.
I don't know about a rave, maybe a small tea party.
A small tea party.
Although the acoustics are quite good, aren't they?
Yeah.
What do you think from
Yeah.
your years of oots experience?
Oots. You could definitely do some oots in here.
Did you hear that come back?
No comment. So this is what we were talking about before. If you do come down here, you can obviously see right outside there the tide. So you don't want to be stuck and trapped in one of these caves because you're only putting local resources at stretch, coming to, you know, help some idiot out who's in a cave. Check the local tide times and make sure you're safe.
Well, the nice lady who lives locally did say 11 a.m. is probably one of the better times
When the tide's gone out.
when the tides have gone out
Yeah.
to come and have a look. But don't just take that as
No.
gospel.
Go on
Always
Google
check.
and check the tide times. I'll stop walking and talk because wet Crocs. Emma's gone up there somewhere. You imagine being a kid? Imagine being a kid and like being exploring this place. God, you would be in seven heaven. You would. You would genuinely. Being a kid and being here. You got kids, bring them to Ireland and let them explore. So you can see how quick the tide comes in. That's starting to come in now. Before you know it, this whole area will be blocked off and you will be stuck in the cave. So I think that's our time to get out of here. Right, well that's us back to the van after a good walk.
Yes.
Just in time. Little doggo's come along and a lot of booting off. Right, in van and park up and tea.
Yeah, what do you fancy?
Don't know. The weather's changed. Also, the waterfall's changed as well. So before we move, I think it's best to go and have a look because it's dropping now. So there you go. That is a little bit different than yesterday. It's pounding down.
So we spent last night at the Assaranca Waterfall. We woke up this morning to a fairly dramatic weather change. So we decided to do a little bit of, well, Neil did a little bit of editing, a bit of work, chilled out. I had a little nap because I was a bit tired. Now we're travelling from the waterfall about half an hour away, is it?
Yeah, something like that. We're just going to another part on the coast. Check it out, have a look.
See what's going on, see what we can find on our little adventures.
I mean, there's not much we can do because it is actually lashing it down. And yes, I am quite aware that we're not made of paper, but we also have the option not to go out and get drowned like ducks as well.
Don't mind the rain though, because it gives you all the beautiful scenery, all the lakes, all the water, all the greenery around you. That's why it's called the Emerald Isle, babe.
I mean, it is pretty. I mean, the window wipers are on, but have a look out the window. It's green.